Have you ever noticed why, for example, your dog laps in front of the bed or caresses various objects with his tongue? In this video, we will dive into the world of their strange habits, discover what may be behind their behavior. At the very beginning of our journey, we'll look at why many of them choose to do circles in front of the lodge. When your dog starts spinning around before settling down, it may seem like just a fun habit. However, this simple gesture can hide interesting aspects of her behavior. Let's take a deeper look into this phenomenon. Circling in front of the bed in dogs has its roots in their ancient instincts. The ancestors of domestic dogs often dug burrows and created small nests to sleep in. This behavior may have provided extra protection and comfort in the wild. Even today, when dogs don't need to dig burrows, they can retain this instinct by circling in front of the lodge. On the other hand, this behavior may also be related to territoriality. Dogs instinctively tamp grass or other materials around them, creating their own personal space. In modern home environments, this tendency can manifest itself in circling in front of the bed. The funny thing is that not all dogs exhibit this behavior. For example, some breeds, such as Huskies or Terriers, may be more prone to circling before bedtime due to their genetics. Studies also show that dogs left unattended in a small space may exhibit this behavior more strongly than those who feel more comfortable and safe. Thus, circling in front of the bed is a fascinating glimpse into the past and the natural instincts of our favorites. And perhaps this strange habit, though it may seem inexplicable, is actually a kind of bridge between modernity and wildlife. After we have scrutinized the circles in front of the bed, it is time to pay attention to the next fascinating moment in the life of dogs: licking various objects. Why do dogs lick everything around them so strangely? Licking is one of the most unique and mysterious behaviors in dogs. Some people think it's just a curiosity, but there's actually a lot more behind this action than meets the eye. Let's take a closer look at this interesting phenomenon. Licking objects is not only a way of sensory perception of the world, but also an important part of canine communication. By licking their owners or other dogs, dogs can communicate information about their emotional state and establish social bonds. In the wild, this type of communication could be key in ensuring survival. Licking various objects can also be associated with aromatherapy for your dog. They may lick objects to enhance the scent and get more information about them. Interestingly, sometimes this behavior can be purely due to taste preferences when the dog simply finds something tasty on an object. It is interesting to note that not all dogs will lick every object around them. Some of them prefer to lick only certain things, emphasizing each dog's individual personality and taste preferences. It is also known that licking can be a peculiar way for dogs to express their fascination or stress. Thus, licking various objects is a much more complex and multifaceted phenomenon than it seems at first glance. It combines aspects of communication and even sensual perception of the world around us. It's time to turn our attention to the next exciting thing in dogs' lives: chewing on their paws. Why do dogs exhibit this strange behavior? Chewing on their paws is another mysterious phenomenon that may seem strange to us humans. We often see this gesture in our furry friends and wonder what makes them do this. Let's take a closer look at this interesting aspect of canine life. Chewing on their paws in dogs can have several explanations. First, it can be the result of itching caused by irritation or allergies. In such cases, dogs may use this method to soothe their feelings. Secondly, paw chewing can be a manifestation of stress or anxiety, especially in dogs suffering from various psychological problems. Interestingly, not all dogs exhibit this behavior. This may be due to the breed, individual personality traits, or the physical condition of the dog. Also, it is important to consider that in puppies, this behavior may be part of the teething process. Thus, chewing on their paws in dogs is another mysterious aspect of their behavior. It can be a response to physical or emotional imbalances, as well as an individual characteristic of each dog. Whatever your doggy is, it needs attention and care, so we're giving you a promo code for a discount on dog accessories. Click on the link in the description or go to the main page of our channel and buy the best accessories with Puppy Tips promo code. The next aspect of dog life is burying food. Why do dogs bury their food so strangely? Burying food is another mystery of dogs' behavior, which can cause surprise and questions to their owners. Let's figure out together what is behind this surprising habit. Food burial in dogs has roots in their wild past. In the wild, the domestic ancestors of dogs often buried their prey to provide a supply in case of food shortages. This behavior has carried over into modern times, and many dogs still instinctively tend to bury their food. Although food is now available at any time in dogs at home, burying food can be a manifestation of the instinct to preserve and carry supplies. Also, some dogs may bury food to hide it from other dogs in the house or perhaps from themselves for the future. Interestingly, this gesture may also be related to an attempt to preserve the odor of the food. Buried food can retain its flavor longer, which is perhaps pleasing to the dog at a later time. This behavior certainly leaves us in admiration and further highlights the unique world of canine habits. Thus, burying food is another amazing chapter in the history of our furry friends' strange habits. We continue our fascinating journey through the world of strange habits of our four-legged friends. Our gaze falls on another amazing habit: smacking in various situations. Why do dogs so often use this sound language to communicate? Smacking is one of the most distinctive and recognizable audible expressions of canine communication. Some may see it as a display of affection, others as an attempt to communicate. Let's explore this interesting aspect of dog behavior together. Smacking in dogs is a multifaceted language that they use in a variety of situations. One of the most common instances of smacking is to show joy and greeting. At the same time, dogs may also smack as a sign of appeasement or reassurance. This sound can also be used to express submission or simply as a form of social communication. Interestingly, each dog has its own unique style of smacking, and owners often find it a unique nuance of communication with their furry friend. Studies show that smacking can even be associated with certain emotional states, such as contentment or even anxiety. Thus, smacking in various situations is not only a dog's tune, but also a real language of communication that allows them to express their emotions and communicate with the world around them.